money back, money back, money back, woo! Money back, money back, money back. With me pretty too, they look like bridesmaids. And they all gang, so don't be talking sideways. Salty, they sodium, they jelly, petroleum. Always talking in the background, don't never come to the podium. Chef Cardi B, I'm up, I see you at the again. While you was sleeping on me, I make 40 bands by 4 p.m. They be taking everything you want, I'm like a walking. I don't understand what this hate is about. How you go your man with my name in your mouth? I do the Maybach on Monday, for rock Friday. This is sweet Saturday, that's just what I say. I say, babe, it's a, he said it's a. Them pretty, you look like Beyonce, looking like money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, yeah, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back. He can tell from the front, I got it behind me, and I pack my.
Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. This fielded at the 2. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Newton on 1st down. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, a 22. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On 2nd down, here's Newton. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. McCaffrey following the penalty. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
To throw on second down is Newton. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Fletcher Cox, busting through to get him for a loss of 6. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Here's Newton. To the right side, and he's got more complete. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And Newton's going to keep it. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Cam Newton taking it in. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs.
That was funny, bro.
That was pretty clinical, right?
How that nigga, bro, how that nigga, yo, I don't understand. Like, 3 niggas was on him on the 9-yard line, and he fell 8 yards, bro. How does that work? That's some bullshit.
By what they're facing in this one.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Yeah, let's see. No,
and
that shouldn't even have
been
been
a chance to return this one as it's
line.
through the end zone for a touchback. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now a play fake. Wentz sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing?
Dante Jackson picks it, and they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Yep.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. Got some real estate inside the 30, the 20, and finally taken down at the 15. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. On 1st down, it's Newton. And it's caught. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. DJ Moore, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. Gano for the extra point. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that.
They just
becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got his man across the route. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one goes for 36 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Wentz now on 1st down. It's caught here by Adams. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Listen to me, fans.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down.
Get off of me, boy.
It's complete. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his
primary. Oh, I'm beaten, son.
He's taken down. Shaq Thompson. Coming with pressure, he drops him on the blitz for a loss of 12.
Nah, yo, that be happening to me, bro, and it's so annoying because it's like the player that you're going against knows the exact play you're running. You know what I'm saying?
22 yards to go.
That's crazy.
Shotgun now for Wentz. This complete left side to Adams. That one good for 17. Better now for 3rd down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Wentz going to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. Eluding the pressure right.
Go.
Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th, and that will force a turnover on downs. They go play action here on 1st down. Forced out to his left, and he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That looked like he was about to strip it, though.
With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you.
It's
the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down.
Yeah, facts.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He stiff arms him. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Now a first down throw for Newton.
Oh, how's that not a pick? Come on, Madden. Oh, my God, bro. I pressed triangle, nigga did not react, bro.
A Hall of Fame coach once said, "There are no medals for trying."
Bro.
And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning
whack,
effort.
Bro.
How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or two. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out.
That's
Newton will bring him up
bro.
1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Newton.
You that?
For Funchess, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald.
Thank God.
At the 31-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback who wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. So after the INT, here's Wentz. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz.
Oh, wrong button, bro. X was wide open, bro.
Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Come on. 82, 82.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
That's a bum-ass corner, too. Aguilar should be beating
really
him
been
all day.
contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Tucker. And now running right
Oh my God, bro! I hit sticked him like 3 hits again, bro.
Like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
I hit sticked him with the safety. He just went off of it somehow.
That actually costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march off another 15 against your squad.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And they'll go on the ground. Wow. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. A big play there for the Panthers. 41 yards. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Newton finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Niggas don't want to tackle. Had him on the line of scrimmage and just watches him run by. Shit crazy.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
On the ball.
And now he'll tack it.
Bro, I ran come here up the middle and nigga just runs in like nothing, bro.
Cam Newton saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
Let's
The
go.
extra point hitting the line upright, but it caroms home. And that makes the score 21-0.
Oh my God.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess.
Grade 15, grade 15.
Wentz will try again on second down.
Oh.
He's going to sling this deep down, and that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. Wentz able to hook up with Aguilar for a big gain. 44 yards. On play action, Wentz. He'll rifle this one deep right side. So he took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Damn, son. That change of weather, bro, got me messed up.
Second and 10. Wentz again here on second and 10. And that's complete to Adams. Oh, now he pulls him over. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Like, me, bro, I thought it was my allergies, but I think it definitely was that I got sick, bro.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion.
82.
Again, it's Wentz. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
82.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Go. Waiting. Sunday. Black, come on. Lion.
Working from the gun. Wentz.
Oh, he dropped it.
Throw, but incomplete.
Yeah,
didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
And the kick by Elliott is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Now, that's something of a pick-me-up, but the offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
And onto the field, here come the Panthers. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And now running right
Why y'all niggas not cranking him though?
There as that takes us
Like I'm hitting the hit stick and these guys is hitting so
Give him 4
soft.
yards on the play, and that will lead
Like, what's
us
going on?
into the 2-minute warning.
We got three down. Come on now.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Set. Like 80.
Here's Newton now on 2nd down. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And down he goes,
Damn,
but he takes it
I
up to
need
the
to
40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on, and it's 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To the air again, Newton. Now he's got his target. That's more. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And an alley to run. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Now that we got Le'Veon, now that we got Le'Veon, he's not gonna get no time.
Through the air, on the
ground. Then these niggas just want to pick up Montgomery. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. Man, no. Yeah, well, I mean, he can take our kickback, but that's about it.
First down, Newton dancing to his left. And this is
I think he could have made that throw to Samuel just now.
Adage, be quick but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey.
The fucking play. The fucking play. That's my boy 43. He's Mike Jennings' replacement. Mike Jennings'
being able to play his own defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Fourth down, and here's Graham Gano now in the field goal unit for the Panthers. From the left hash, this from 37. And Gano's kick is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a handoff looking right. Some fancy footwork, but not much room to operate. Just up past the 25 and no further. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now Wentz throwing on second down.
Oh, what am I doing? Imagine I was a
Everything
fumble.
off.
I would have been
It brings
dead.
up third.
I would have been so mad. Not even gonna lie.
The Eagles on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6.
Come on.
To throw is Wentz. Steps away to his left. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wild card matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, one of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wild card bout. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting
why are you not blocking?
to get them into the end
That's what I
zone
want to
and
know.
back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Black.
On second down, here's Wentz.
How do you
Being
make it come in
chased
on
out
block
left.
like that?
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, but frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
This offense
Looking
in
if I got the
desperate
start
need of a
hard.
conversion as they come up on third down.
Go.
From the gun on third down.
That's easy,
Wentz
man.
toward the
He's playing well.
sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Forward, Tokyo. There we go. Back. Waiting.
Now a play fake. Wentz. He's going to fire one deep over them, and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar, 65 yards. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
What? And his throw here is incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. From the gun, here's Newton. They've got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, here's Newton. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
20.
A shotgun snap for Newton.
Look, it don't even let me audible now. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Eagles have recovered.
It didn't even let me audible, son. You see, like, it didn't even let me audible now. Like,
take care of the ball. And we
I
just
want
saw
to
there,
switch.
that's difficult to do.
What you hike that at? What did you hike that at, though?
Carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warming
You
up?
have to hike that fast.
A million things going on, but the biggest one.
You mean Abe Hot route?
Wins the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. This complete left side to Aguilar. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Go, go.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Wentz now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Lefty, lefty. Liz.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. Room here to run. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. A big run there. 29 yards and a first.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage. You got a chance to rumble.
Right back to him on 1st down. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Run.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the 1st down.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? On play action, it's Wentz. And that is caught. It's Aguilar for the Eagle touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. Elliott good with the PAT. And that cuts the lead to 24-17. Elliott now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate down on the line, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And a 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted.
Yo, the Jones has been balling lately, bro.
And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Well, so much of playing quarterback in the snow comes down to trying not to do too much. You've got to just keep telling yourself, throws downfield we've run every day in practice all year. But guess what? They suddenly become more difficult. And this one gets away from him and winds up an interception.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49.
Yo, Wentz, what are you doing?
It's out, it's loose, and the Panthers have recovered.
I don't care what the scoreboard says, partner. You know who's winning this game right now?
Mother Nature?
Yes, indeed. Precipitation's winning in a big way. Sloppy. All these turnovers right now.
Yeah, well, this was the forecast. We got what was forecasted, and we've gotten a lot of turnovers.
You got it.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
See that? Hey, yo, how that nigga went from full energy to no energy when I switched to him? Like, literally, the bar shot all the way down.
A fresh set of downs. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. Open space inside the 10. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up 1st and goal.
Man, backup running back got over 100 yards.
That runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. They'll run. This is Cannon.
What are you face masking for, son? You see, like, I'm going to tackle with X, bro, and this nigga.
So that flag will cost
like, what are you doing, bro?
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. And he takes it into the end zone.
That shit is like a fucking automatic touchdown every time.
Cam Newton scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Panthers add on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And out now come the Eagles. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Wentz now on first down.
I threw that
He's
shit,
taken
bro.
down. Dewan Smoot. He's the one who finally gets him down for what will wind up being a loss of 16 yards.
I pressed R1, bro. That shit was covered good. That's why. Then R1 came open late, but I didn't know if the linebacker was
This
going
one
to stay
from
on him.
about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Now Wentz on the bootleg. He'll find his man on the comeback route. Complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. The Eagles on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is third down and 12. From the gun, it's Wentz. Flushed out right.
Oh, bro!
Flip one out here to his running back.
He got that. He had to have got that.
45 before being tackled.
Let's go. They gave
They
it to
pick
me.
up
Let's
12
go.
on the play there, and they move the chains. Fourth
That's
quarter, every
that.
drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Yeah.
They go play action here on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
He ran that route too slow.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
I'm not going to lie. I forgot he was running a wheel. I thought that was just a swing
Willing
route.
to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on third down. From midfield, here's Wentz. He can run for it, and he will. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. On first down, Wentz finding his safety. That's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it's a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Go, go. Run, run. Black, black.
Throwing now is Wentz. And an alley to run. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Too, but can't use it.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. To throw, it's Wentz. Completes it to Aguilar. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hike the ball, nigga! What the fuck are you doing, bro?
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Working from the gun. Wentz looking deep downfield.
Ooh, good swat, bro. Good swat.
Incomplete.
I thought he had him beat.
Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Great 15, great 15.
Now Wentz.
Oh,
this is intercepted, and
good
that
pick.
should do it.
Good pick, bro.
Picked off by Rashawn Golden, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And they'll run it here. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it.
Nigga said, let me open up my playbook.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Like, look at this, bro. Why you not tackling him?
That good for 19 and a first down.
Like, bro, you're there.
The Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, get right down.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. And they'll go on the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. The Panthers on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 12 yards on that one and earns him a fresh set of downs. I think this defense tired of seeing him run the football, and this D-line probably getting sick of the O-line as well.
And as I'm watching this, I'm thinking about a conversation I had with Adam Gase, the head coach of the Miami Dolphins in the offseason. He told me that he asked his running backs each week for their favorite runs. Give me your 3 top runs. And right now, you're seeing a guy that's probably using his top runs to create advantage in this game.
Sometimes they'll want to freaking
in a zone.
blow up the run. Like when you ran that spread set and that D tackle blew it up. And then other times it's just nobody sets the block and nobody makes the tackle.
They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs.
Shit, I hope McCaffrey's out the whole playoffs.
And I know it's hard to find solace in the playoffs because there's all that big